So in this video, we're going to be talking about Hogwarts Legacy, and in particular, if we should be concerned and worried the fact that we're not getting any news, and there hasn't been any news in this game for a while. Currently, there's complete silence. So, I mean, the fact there is no news on this game is almost news in itself. You're certainly seeing that some of the hype is currently fading away. You'll notice that the volume of chat on YouTube on this game, so on Hogwarts Legacy, has declined rapidly since the E3 and Summer Games Fest no-show from Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, there was quite a lot of excitement. A lot of people were assuming it would be there. We found out shortly before it wouldn't. I know even then people were still hoping that wasn't quite right and we'd get something. However, we didn't. Well, let's begin by saying that development in this game hasn't been a totally smooth ride. I mean, aside from the global pandemic, which has obviously affected so much, we've had the issues around J.K. Rowling. We've had what is well-documented senior staff members leaving. I mean, even the leaked gameplay, which came out in 2018, it was never intended to come out. I mean, several of those things together have culminated in the fact that this game is being pushed back from its initial release date of 2021 to 2022. So the fact we've not heard anything for a while, I mean, the last thing we heard was the leaked art, a few concept art that we saw a little while ago that got released on Twitter. But the fact we've not heard anything for a while, we didn't go to E3 and it didn't go to Summer Games Fest, should we be worried? I would say as of literally today, no, because I think the general consensus is that we may well get something on Hogwarts Legacy, some sort of update in the PlayStation Summer event that will no doubt be happening relatively soon. I mean, it was, after all, a PlayStation event where this game was officially revealed, so it's pretty reasonable to think that you might get something there. However, if it happens, so if we get a Sony PlayStation event and we don't hear anything at all on Hogwarts Legacy then I would begin to worry a little bit. Not because that I would believe in any way that they've stopped working on the game. I think it's quite clear that they are still working on the game. I think, if you follow some of the Avalanche staff on Twitter, some of the people involved in the game, it's quite clear they're still working on it. It's just we're not getting any news. But the reason that I would start to worry a little bit is because I think that would suggest to us that the game is not as far along as we are hoping, and even maybe not as far along as the developers might be hoping. Now, what would that mean? I think that could well mean that rather than getting this release in 2022, obviously we haven't got a date yet, we're hoping for a more firm date. Is it beginning of the year, middle of the year, end of 2022? I mean, if we get absolutely nothing now, in the next few weeks at the Sony event, which is surely going to come soon, then I think that might mean that this game could be getting pushed back to 2023, which would obviously be disappointing. Let me know your thoughts, hit the subscribe button, like the video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.